Je t'aime, Remy. Okay, so this video is just kind of an update about what's going on with the court case and things like that. So the statement of claim has been delivered, and so have the summonses to witnesses. And now we just have to wait for a response and a trial date. So we'll see what happens with that. And it should be fairly quick. So my husband and I changed our number because the pigs are bothering us. So we want to assure the pigs that the number is still mine and my husband's together, Mr. and Mrs. Remy and Sherry Mathieu, and the voicemail is still the same. And no matter what you do, you're never going to prevent me from rescuing my husband, and you're never going to tear us apart. So the pigs are going to be held responsible for the whole situation. And we think that the whole building is going to decide to blame the pigs. So I think hopefully they're going to come together and do what I'm telling them to do, and everyone is going to go to jail. So the rumors about the sentencing, obviously it's Canada, so it's life in prison. And the reason it's life in prison, the reason I already know that is because the mandatory minimum sentence for all of the charges adds up to life in prison. So that's what's going to be happening. It's a civil trial, so you're required to go to the trial. And if you're not the defendant, you're there as a witness. And if you don't show up, you're going to be arrested. So it's not your trial, so you don't need to be panicking. You can go to the trial, and if you're arrested at the trial, I don't know if that's going to happen. If it does, then it does. And if it doesn't, then you'll have to face the judge in a criminal court. So my husband's going to be coming home with me from the trial after he testifies, and everyone else will be doing their own thing. So that's the situation. It's going to be life in prison. And all of the rumors about death penalty stuff, those are pertaining to anyone that might have committed a serious offense in another country before our country had an extradition law. So if you committed murder in the United States or in another country before, an example would be 1977 or 79 or 81, then you could be extradited, and you could be sentenced to the death penalty in those other countries for those crimes. That's all I can say about that. So if that's what the confusion is, that's probably what it's about. So you have to release my husband, Remy Mathieu. He wants to be with me. He was coming home with me, and our son is coming home with me as well. And they're coming home, and they're going to live with me forever. So that's the situation. So that's the first trial, Beatty Belford Mathieu versus Doyle. And there's going to be another one. They're going to overlap so that my husband is on a summons constantly, and I'm going to be taking my husband home, and he's going to live with me forever, and so is our son. So you guys have to prepare yourselves, and you have to come to the trial. All right, that's what's going to happen. Life in prison. You have to release my husband right away. Je t'aime, Remy.